Once upon a time, in a quiet little neighborhood, there lived a very grumpy white cat named Max. Max wasn't your average cat. He sat like royalty, judged like a king, and believed, wholeheartedly, that cats were superior in every way. And dogs? Dogs were loud, messy, drooling disasters with no manners and even less sense. Or at least, that's what Max thought. Next door, however, lived a golden retriever named Charlie. Charlie was everything Max wasn't: goofy, happy, friendly, and constantly covered in fur and enthusiasm. Charlie loved everyone, but more than anything, he loved Max. Max preferred butterflies to barking, which is exactly where our story begins. One bright afternoon, a butterfly fluttered past Max's window, and then he fell. Straight out the window and right into Charlie's yard, right on top of Charlie. Charlie gasped. "You finally came to visit?" Max groaned. "This is not a visit. This is an accident." But it was too late. Charlie was thrilled. Max was trapped. And the day of dogness had begun. First, Charlie insisted on a walk, which really meant Max sitting grumpily in a baby stroller while Charlie tugged it around like a parade float. Then came the dog treats. Max spat out the first one, then chewed the second, then ate the third when he thought no one was looking. And just when Max thought it couldn't get worse, it started to rain. Charlie trotted out with two raincoats, one blue, one neon yellow. Guess who got the neon yellow one? Max looked at his reflection and sighed. "I look like a soggy banana." But here's the thing. Between the chaos and the running and the cookies and the wagging, something unexpected happened. Max laughed. Yes, laughed. Right there, in the middle of a soggy lawn, next to a dripping wet dog, Max let out a real, proper, belly-deep laugh. Charlie's ears perked up. "Did you just purr laugh?" Max rolled his eyes. "Maybe." That night, Max didn't return to his windowsill. Instead, he curled up next to Charlie on a warm blanket, tail tucked under his chin, head resting on soft golden fur. And Charlie? He smiled in his sleep. From that day on, Max and Charlie were best friends. Max still rolled his eyes at barking, but he also started doing it, just a little, when the mailman came by. So, if you ever hear a cat bark at a squirrel, don't be surprised. He might have just fallen out of a window and into the best day of his life.